Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Jim Riddle gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's Corey Seager, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, the shortstop, Corey
Here's
Seager.
the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Hey. Hello. Okay. Playing my video game. Playing my video game. Playing my video game. I'm playing my video game. Yeah. Yeah. Mom's just got home. $10.25 an hour. $10.25 an hour. So $10.25. Baseball. Six years. I don't know. Sure.
Here's Dexter Fowler now,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
I don't know. The timing.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Nothing for the White Sox in their half of the first. Time for the Twins to swing the bat. You're watching MLB Network. Michael Fulmer gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Damon Britt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit to third. Correa is up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Will be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
Here's Manny Machado now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-1. On a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. Gonzalez at second. Britt at first with no outs. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. First and second now, one man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
The first baseman, Eduardo Lopez.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Lefebvre. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Patrick Tierney.
In now, Patrick Tierney. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In now, Jorge Polanco batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 2 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastball. Right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
Marcell Ozuna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, no. Nobody on. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Is a called third strike down in the zone.
You have no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Riddle is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
The 1-2 is offered out and missed. He chased it for strike 3. A man left for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive base hit.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. That's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes five hits already for these guys.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Here's the first pitch to him. A line shot to third base.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'd love to hit the
I'd be
fucking
shocked if you
off.
saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
That's a
Low for ball 1.
ball 1, no strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Damon Britt.
Leading off for the Twins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Wow.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota third. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right there for strike 1. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. A base hit in his first trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2. Leading off the inning, Dexter Fowler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place in the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batter.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Here's the pitch. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Two and one now to Mookie. Line drive to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Springer is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
And it's fouled away. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. White Sox leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging in now, Eduardo Lefebvre. He flew out in his last at bat.
First baseman, Eduardo Lefebvre.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Hit out towards second. Bentz takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Patrick Tierney. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. This is in the air to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The catcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Sanchez.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, shit. That's fucking
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bull.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now.
fucking ridiculous, to be honest with you.
Leading off.
Chris Bryant is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Charlie Blackmon will also come in now as he takes. Over around in center.
Now playing center field, number 21, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now batting, catcher, Jason.
Now batting, Jason Castro. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And there's a base hit on the line. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Tierney has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Grounded to short. Odor on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Twins 2 and the White Sox 1. Ready for another shot now, Manny Machado. He'll get his side started in the inning, and so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Line toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Rougned Odor. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Eduardo Lopez.
So striding in, Eduardo Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Tierney.
Into the box now, Patrick Tierney. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. Tierney, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, a 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. Minnesota's out in front, 3-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game. Through the first 6 innings of play, Evan Gattis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Evan Gattis.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2 balls and a strike to count. Line toward the gap in left center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Hit hard to short. Reined in. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and they got it as he couldn't get back to second. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Chicago, the third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Evan Gattis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Inside, ball
1.
Time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Jason Castro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Behind 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2. Fouled away. Struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Pedro Gonzalez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Up next for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He leads off their half of the game. And they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
I have a feeling that our show track data will be eye-popping off that line drive, and the returns are in. The exit velocity was 118 miles an hour, so the bat speed and contact quality had to be top-notch there.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Wally Gibbs is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 31, Wally Gibbs.
In now, Chris Bryant. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Throw won't get him. There's a look at our line score, showing the home-standing Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. So a runner stands at third. One. Man is out. And up next, the former all-star shortstop, Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Twins are... So coming to the plate, Damon Britt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground at third. Correa gloves it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our scores. We give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after getting one out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Carl Edwards Jr. enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's in there for strike one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know, you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And it's 1-2. Back up the middle, scooped up, flip of his glove for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Carlton Chi comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
23, Marcell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. Polanco scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. White Sox down to their final out. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on scores for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jim Riddle earns the win, his second. Michael Fulmer is charged with the loss after 7 1/3 of very strong work. Carlton Sy closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
8 hits, no errors.